So there we are, we hit 10 degrees. That was about 20 minutes or so. So, not bad for an old thermos flask. I think improvements that we could make would be to have a slightly bigger firebox. Obviously then you'd be able to put a bit more fuel in there and it'd last a little longer. You've got to be aware though, obviously the aperture relates to the size of the flue, and if this is too big and the flue's too small, we might not get good enough draw. It might be possible then to fill up the firebox with more fuel than the flue can handle, and that would obviously be dangerous because you get smoke coming into the room. So I might do some tests. I'm looking at this nice stainless steel flask here. It's about 2 litres. That would make a nice upgrade, I reckon. It's whether we've got an... I like to have this one's got quite a nice taper on the inside of the bottle, so it flows into the flue quite nicely. This one's not such a taper, but if the draw's big enough, if the draw's good enough, then it should work. We'll be able to get a bit more fuel in there. Ideally, I think really I want something that's lying on its side like that, and then you could get a full length log in it. So maybe what I'd do is convert this, cut a little hole at the bottom and use a bit of flexible stainless steel exhaust to come out of here and then come up and go into our flue, although we might need to replace it because that's a bigger diameter, so we may need a bigger flash there. But the nice idea with a flexible flue is you could even potentially run it horizontally a couple of times, and then you could extract the maximum amount of heat out of that system before it exits the pod. So some experiments still to be done, but first pod stove tests I would say were a success. It's comfortable in here now. 10 degrees feels a damn sight nicer than -5, and I think 15 degrees improvement is pretty good, really. I'm comfortable in here now. My toes aren't freezing and I'm not wearing my boots, so success I'd say so far, and some experiments still to be done. So tune in next time, folks.